Friends, you're viewing me here at my hotel in Puerto Rico. So I wanted to make a YouTube video kind of in the vein of those flight reviewers. You know, Josh Cahill, Nonstop Dan, Jeb Brooks, Noel Phillips. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm not talking about books. I'm just talking about the airplane trip to Puerto Rico. Roll the intro. Flight did take off in time, and we actually got there a little bit early. So here I'm just showing you around my seat. That's the remote control for the entertainment system. Boy, I mean, there were a lot of options for entertainment on this flight. Sorry, I'm not very steady with my camera, but you can see all the plugs and everything there. I think I'm going to show the screen in a second. Yeah, there's the trays table screen. Hello. And I did use the entertainment. Now, the seat honestly did feel pretty private. I never put it in lie flat mode. I was suffering from a sinus infection, and they brought us a hot towel, which helped out. So here you can see we're taking off from DFW. I never put my chair in lie flat mode. I did use it in throne mode, so it's kind of like, I don't know, throne chair. The seat did feel pretty private. There was no partition, but there was kind of like a blinder type thing on the side by my head. So I really couldn't see anybody else. There we go, we're in the air. And if anybody was wondering, this plane is a 777, a 777 200 ER. Flight time was about 4 hours and 30 minutes. We must have had a good wind pushing us because I noticed that our flight back is over an hour longer. So we must be flying against the wind. Isn't that, guys, just a beautiful view of Dallas-Fort Worth? What an amazing city. Obviously, that's sarcasm. It just looks like bleh. So we took off. Because of my sinus infection, I was having trouble with my ears, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I will actually put something in here, a picture. This is a text I sent my mother the night before. I was up all night with the worst ear pressure and pain I'd ever had in my life. And just when I thought it couldn't get worse, it would get worse. The pressure, the pain, it was like my head was about to explode while also being stabbed with a red-hot poker inside my ear. And it was devastating because I thought I wasn't going to get to go on my trip, which I paid for myself. And luckily, I woke up feeling much, much better. I was on an antibiotic. I still am as I'm recording this. So this video, taking the takeoff, this was day 2 of my antibiotics. So I had 2 doses, taking it twice a day. I was on my 3rd dose. So I had 2 doses, 1 dose in the morning, then night, and then another morning. So you can just see all the neighborhood layouts. I did only have 1 window by my seat. And at this point, we're probably flying over Plano. All the houses. Yeah, not really exciting. Not a beautiful place to take off or land to or from. DFW airport is not a very good airport. They do take their time with your crap, with your baggage. Luckily, I didn't have any bags to check because I was only staying for 2 days. My flight unfortunately got changed. So we took off at 3:59 and arrived in Puerto Rico at 9:30. Puerto Rico's on Atlantic time, so they don't do daylight savings time, so it was only an hour ahead of Texas when I was in Puerto Rico. So just looking at more view. And I did get kind of settled in. I think we were cruising at like 35,000 feet. Something like that. Sorry, cough. As you heard, I'm still suffering from the sinus infection. But yeah, 32 to 35,000 feet, I couldn't really remember. I kind of just spent the whole flight watching the entertainment system and just enjoying the room. I had so much room to myself, and I was worried about how my back was going to handle the flight because I do have a spinal injury, but overall it wasn't awful. I mean, I was able to make it through. They did come out, bring some snacks, some nuts, and then the food came, and I was told it was going to be risotto, but I got vegetable pasta, a salad, a brownie thing. Yeah, I was pretty hungry at that time because I had slept in. I slept till like 11. You can see I'm watching On the Come Up there. It wasn't very good, but I ate it. So I made it through 2 movies. I made it through On the Come Up and The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. Great movie, great adaptation, beautiful acting. On the Come Up squandered a really good screenplay with some stiff performances, and it was really underproduced. So there's the sunset, and we are landing now in San Juan. I apologize for the poor quality. I'd already put everything up. Landing was the most painful part for me in regards to my sinus infection. And I just wanted to get some video and some more of those cute planes, some cute pink planes I found. So that was my flight, and I enjoyed it. Just some images, just some cell phone pictures I took in Puerto Rico. There are tons of iguanas just running around the place, and my students, many are Mexican and Salvadorian, they tell me that I have a Puerto Rican accent when I speak Spanish, so I'm going to go ahead and say something in Spanish. So, gracias a la isla de Puerto Rico, mis vacaciones fueron increíbles y estoy emocionado de visitarlo nuevamente.